Alright guys, I have another video of early access reviews. The street date has been broken for both Batman number 900/135 and Batman and the Joker The Deadly Duo Book 7, the conclusion of both these story arcs. And for this one, I am going to be reviewing Book 7 of Batman and the Joker The Deadly Duo, since I have already reviewed Batman number 900. You can check out the video for that elsewhere on my channel. So let's get into this one. So it starts where we left off in book 6, where the Joker and Batman were fighting it out. Jim Gordon's finger had gotten cut off, and Harley Quinn was holding him hostage. She had a gun to his head, and so Joker and Batman were fighting, and this just kind of goes into them quarreling some more. Joker trash talking Batman as they're slugging it out. A lot of great action in this artwork. Loving it. There's a funny line from Harley Quinn here. It says, "You okay down there, person I'm not currently speaking to?" And Joker says, "Never better, honey bee." And he says, "In fact, I'm rocking." And he smashes a rock into Batman's face. And he's basically just saying, he loves this. It's just like old times where they can go and fight. And he said, "It's a bummer about Commissioner Nine Fingers, but hey, it's all been for a good cause. Mine." And he goes to try and strike Batman with the rock again, and Batman catches his arm, says, "Joker, shut up," and punches his teeth out. And Batman is contemplating, really hurting the Joker. He says, all the suffering he's caused, all the death, I can end it all right here. And he's talking about potentially murdering the Joker at this moment. And at that moment, Amanda Sims' Joker zombie army, whatever you want to call it, they go and attack the Joker and Batman, and are kind of coming close to Harley Quinn and Jim Gordon. And Amanda Sims says, "I have to say, Batman, for someone claiming to never kill, a lot of people seem to die around you, including my children." And Batman says, "Your children were never really alive to begin with." And Amanda Sims says, "I disagree. You were free to accept my vision of Gotham. You chose not to, violently. In fact, I find your ability to justify the violence and death that surrounds you astonishing. Deny it all you want, but the people killed in the crossfire of your actions are your responsibility." To his credit, the Joker doesn't deny that he is by clinging to some grandiose moral high ground. He owns the title of irredeemable psychotic. And Joker, you will be punished for your betrayal. Speaking of psychotics, where's Harley? And then Harley comes in. She shoots. She's like, "Up here, corpse bride," and almost hits the Joker. And that gives Batman enough time, that distraction there, enough time to go in and and attack the creatures that are overwhelming them, and play his last trump card by clicking something on his belt. And he reveals that the Joker and him had placed small bombs around this tunnel that they're in, this subway system beneath Gotham's East River. And there was initially a lot of fears with the development of this project due to it collapsing. And Batman was privy to all that. He read up on all that and decided to place these bombs and activate them, which causes this massive flood to come in. And he says to himself, "Moments ago, I almost crossed the line with the Joker. A line I swore I would never cross. One I can never return from. That's not who I am. I'm not him. We have only seconds before the tunnel fills with water." And so they're trying to escape. Batman says to Joker, "Joker, take my hand." And Joker says, "Pull my finger." And Amanda Sims' Joker army is kind of getting swept away. Batman's looking for Joker and Harley. and she says, "We're over here," and Joker says, "There's no more room on the door. Jack, beat it," as he kicks the people trying to swim up on that ledge. And Batman's thinking, the walls are collapsing around us. I have to get to them quickly. And he's just trying to go and rescue Joker and Harley when Amanda Sims grabs onto him, and they tear into his skin as she's trying to drag Batman under with her. And she's successful in pulling him underwater, but then he resubmerges after escaping from Amanda Sims, and Batman tries to rescue both Joker and Harley, and he says, "Joker, take my hand, I'll pull you both over." Joker says, "Ah, there's my boy. No can do, Bats." Batman says, "Don't be a fool." And Joker says, "Sorry, partner, but my hands are full." And it's with the key that Amanda Sims had promised the Joker, that a key that would destroy Batman, and they get swept away. And while that's happening, Jim Gordon is able to pull Batman up from the rushing water that's coming in and sweeping everything away, and they're essentially able to escape. And Jim Gordon says, "He survived, didn't he?" Batman says, "We should assume so, yes. And if he did, he's more dangerous now than ever." And Jim says, "Wonderful. I don't suppose you'll tell me why." And Batman says, "Not at the moment, no." And he lets Jim get taken in by an ambulance, and he's just thinking to himself, what's going to happen now that Joker has this key to something that could, destroy Batman. And there's a robbery that takes place. Batman knows it's the Joker. They look and they see an empty box that the key was used to unlock this box. And what happens is Batman has to initiate the Aegis Protocol. And essentially what the Aegis Protocol is if ever that Batman secret leaks out, he's got a plan to protect those around him that are linked to his Bruce Wayne persona. And he knows that this is what the key was going to do, because Amanda Sims had hinted at it, that Amanda Sims knew who Batman was when she called him Mr. Wayne. So Batman says the Joker is alive and he knows who he is. He knows the secret identity. And so this just kind of goes over the Aegis Protocol, protecting a bunch of different people that are linked to Bruce Wayne, and essentially how they hide it, that Batman is protecting them. They say that there's a terrorist organization going after Wayne Industries, and so these people need to be sheltered due to this imaginary terrorist organization that's coming after associates of Wayne Industries. So they're just waiting for Joker to make his move, and Alfred kind of brings up the point that a point that he brought up that was made by Thomas Wayne. It's really good. I'll read it. It says, "If I may say so, sir, not all battles are won with weapons and better training. Sometimes we need to fight not with hands clenched in fists, but with hands held open. Your father told me this many years ago. It may be that the people of Gotham need someone to fight for them on two fronts." And so they get a ping from the Joker phone, and the passcode is haha, and Batman answers the phone, and the Joker's basically saying, "Oh, hi, it's good to call you, good to see you again," and he basically trash talks Amanda Sims, and he basically reveals what Amanda Sims' actual plan was that if Joker basically goes along with her plan, she will not reveal whose Batman's identity is, because the Joker doesn't want to know. So that was what the key was. It was to give him access to the identity for the Joker to then destroy all the records of who Batman is. See, Amanda Sims had learned who Batman was during their initial fight. She scratched him and got some skin cells of Batman under her fingernails, and was able to use that to figure out who Batman is and everything about him. And she put all this information into that box, and essentially told the Joker that she's going to reveal this to the world if Joker doesn't play along with her plan. So the Joker does. He gets the key. Now the Joker gets what he wants, which is to keep up his game. He says, you and I are both apex predators. We need to keep this thing going. And he's like, I don't want to know your identity because you are the reason for my existence, essentially. And so he runs off with Harley Quinn and basically says, hey, I'll be seeing you, kind of hinting at maybe a potential sequel to this book. One thing that the Joker did do is that he sent his henchmen in to get that box, and then for them to look and confirm what was in the box, and then he strapped them to a bomb and blew them up. That way, anyone that knew who Bruce Wayne is Batman, anyone that knows that fact, has now been blown up. So Joker killed his own henchmen. And then kind of the end of the book goes to we have Bruce talking at the Wayne Sims Foundation about, all the problems that had come from the Sims family with Donald Sims and his misconduct. And then he talks about the one good thing that came from this charity, the Wayne Sims Foundation, is that it provided new homes for children that have lost their parents to violence or have suffered abuse. And then he introduces the new board members, which is Barbara Gordon, Jim Gordon, and Dr. Carl Weir. And he basically just, keeps to his commitment of helping Gotham through this foundation. And then they meet a young boy that had lost his parents in the factory incident. His name is Thomas, and the adoptive parents basically get to say thank you to Bruce Wayne. And then the boy says, hey, do you really know Batman? And Bruce says, yeah, I do. He's like, oh, cool, can you give him this note? And Bruce says that he will. And then it's revealed to be like the kid made a drawing where Batman's the greatest hero ever. And then before the book ends, we kind of show Batman, his essential self-worth had almost been destroyed by Amanda Sims and her plot, but he's now dedicated to his resolve more than ever, and he flies off into the night. But then we see a shadowy figure with Amanda Sims dialogue, and basically saying, yes, go off and be the greatest detective now. Capture your criminals, wrap them up, and deliver them to a corrupt system of justice where innocence can be bought as one might buy a pair of shoes. She said, I will deliver justice in my own way. You seek the truth, Mr. Wayne. I know the truth. I know what they did and how they felt when they did it. Rest assured that when the guilty you deliver to the courts are set free, I will be there to greet them. An odd way that puts us on the same team. I'm sure even the Joker would find that amusing. And essentially she says that, she sought to break Bruce, that, he had, taken everything from her, so she was going to try and take everything from him. And then she's still dedicated to her resolve of forming Gotham in her own image. But right now she's backing off of Batman because she said that when she... what she had learned from the Scratch when they initially fought was that he felt a profound remorse, a remorse for her children and their lives that you took, and it has meaning. And then so she reveals that she also was in attendance to a speech to the many good promises to the good people of Gotham, and she says that she'll just be watching. And, but make no mistake, my Gotham is coming. And whether there is room for you, then will be up to you. And if you can remember, and if you think you can stop me, remember what kills me makes me stronger. And that's the conclusion of the book. Kind of hinting at a potential sequel to this story. So we know that the Joker ran off with Harley, and Amanda Sims is still around, and she can still feel the thoughts of people that she touches, and she's kind of her own vigilante now. And Batman is more dedicated to his resolve in serving the people of Gotham, both as Batman and Bruce, now more than ever. So yeah, really great story. Marc Silvestri did a fantastic job. I love this whole story all the way through. All 7 books were just phenomenal. Great way to end it. I really hope this gets a sequel. I would love to check it out. If you like this video, if you like this review, please let me know down in the comments what you thought of Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duel, the whole story. Please let me know. I feel very fortunate to have had this early access copy to do this review. So, yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. Thank you all.